Greetings, YouTube. Welcome back to the channel. You know, it is very fascinating where we are right now in the game. It's very confusing, and dare I say, I don't envy Kabam because every one of us plays on a certain device. Every one of us has some kind of issue potentially with lag. I put a video out yesterday in which, for the first time in months, I lost 50% of my health because my Alliance Quest screen, regardless of whether or not I turned the Wi-Fi on or off, went to data, minimized the screen, came back to it. I just never loaded my fight. And of course, when I refreshed the game, as is always the case, I was down to 50% health and the defender had 100% health. That is just, that's just the problem with trying to figure out what's working and what isn't. Some of you have lost so many units and health potions and revives because of frame rate issues, lag issues, you name it, and the compensation hasn't been enough. Others of you have told me that the compensation's been the greatest thing ever because you've never had issues and you just got a bunch of free items for weeks and you're really sad that the compensation appears to be coming to an end. No matter what, as it is today, Wednesday, May 4th, a day which might signal the end to Alliance Quest and Alliance War compensation, which is too bad because my main source of loyalty right now is the compensation, as I don't do Alliance War, and I'm pretty dang close, like 200,000 loyalty away from awakening my unstoppable Colossus. So I received 2 messages about this in the past 12 hours. The first one, before we get to Shakti for All's message, was from Chaos Penguin. And this is the message that he sent me over line. I'm curious if anyone else has talked to you about the AI in Alliance Quest getting a massive buff up. I've never seen it dex, stack specials, or do dashback specials before. I've also noticed it's getting hard to punish the AI at the end of its specials, as in it's attacking, dashing back, or going into block right after them. I think with the so-called fixes to the game, Kabam went ahead and greatly buffed up the AI too. Unfortunately, the so-called fixes aren't even fully working. Parry and dexing are still broken. I'm noticing more lag now too. And the whole I hit a special and instead the AI fires off a special is still happening. So the end of that post, more than anything, links to this current forum post that we're about to discuss as well. When playing Alliance Quest this morning, I'm seeing the frame drop and lag. It's map 6, and I'm on Android Galaxy S21 Ultra. Yoda Bolt 21. For me, it happens at the start of every fight, and then right before specials in Alliance Quest and Alliance War. It's been a rough day. In the arena and anywhere else, it's smooth, though. So, this is consistent with some of the feedback, particularly for Android players that I've received, though I don't want to say this is just an Android issue, as some of you have reached out to me that are indeed on iPhones, and I just talked about my own iPhone issue that I documented yesterday. Yes, also affecting Alliance War. The game is broken even after the update. Yep, broken, Rap says. Still suffering from lag and glitchy behavior, but apparently they are ready to declare it working as intended and drop the compensation. I have had issues in War and Alliance Quest, as well as problems with the daily quest locking the game up, so I have to shut down to get out of the selector screen. Dropped blocks, loss of control of my champs, but it is apparently my imagination. Because everyone is talking about how it's working now, it's fixed. Not at all. And all I can say is that if Kabam intends to turn MCOC into a pay-to-win game, it better be running right and be a game worth spending to win. Which it ain't right now. Still no response, not really lagging, but the memory leak seems to be back. After approximately 1 hour of gameplay, my game disconnects me in the new update. Yes, that is definitely something that's happened to me as well. And then he filed a ticket. Greetings, Summoner. Thank you for the response and your concerns. With regards to the input issues with or without opt-in beta, I understand that you are still encountering the issue after troubleshooting. First, I want to share with you that the beta changes are meant to assist players on iOS, and that we are not currently aware of any game problems with inputs on Android. Oh my goodness, that's not good. However, we have noted your report. We also noted your feedback about controls and inputs beta and shared it with the contest team. And thank you for taking the time to share your ideas. We really appreciate when players share feedback with us to help make the game better. Blah, blah, blah. That is terrible. So, those of you, especially Android players who are seeing this, are hitting me up. And Kabam is first saying that the beta was really meant for iOS players. This is also kind of making the community feel what you felt for years again, right? Which is that the Android community is second-class citizen status. And that really they care most about the iOS Apple users and getting them happy. Maybe it's because they make more in the Apple Store. I always am curious about that because for those of you who are Apple users, I don't have the cash back in a way. It almost reminds me of a better version of Marvel Insider where you can use points, Google Play points, to get special packages for the game, including, in some cases, free units, which is amazing. Apple didn't have that. They're just like, hey, thanks for your money. Thanks for breaking your wallet, especially you wallet breaker players. I would love to hear your thoughts and this feedback more. AQ seems to be broken more than ever for you all right now, and then Android players are especially getting the shaft because Kabam, even in the official response, is saying, yeah, we're really focused on having that beta be for iOS players because they're saying, even though there are comments like this over and over again on the forums, we are not currently aware of any game problems with inputs on Android. When you are saying that, you either don't read your forums or you don't care about your players' comments on the forums because there are so many comments about this. I mean, the top of this forum post led with that. So I don't know what to tell you other than the fact that this is coming into my inbox and it is my job as somebody that does these videos daily to let people know what you're saying. And look, I hope those of you watching this, a lot of you, of course, are saying, well, that sucks for them, but I've noticed nothing but improvement. I want that to be the case. I don't want to be reporting about this over and over again. But then again, if people are experiencing it, it's important to let others know in case they're experiencing it and now they know that they're not the only one. So that's the info for this post today. Thanks for watching.